When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that eggnog that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide knockouts make the world stampede.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Baltimore Ravens. To determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Lawrence starting with a throw. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. Looks to be at about the 17-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Return.
Now it's Lamar. Passing in the hands of Mark Andrews. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, middle. You.
now here's Lamar. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
This is Henry on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now. They need 7. Quick right side. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up the 3rd and
1. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Go. Hey, Ozzy, sit up.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
And just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. Goes to the hurry up here. 31, Lawrence to throw. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, and wide open down the field, and he has it! Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Little tax on the extra points. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Guys are holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
2nd and 20 at the 16-yard line.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Headed out right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He runs defense to make it a much bigger gain.
1st down, here's Lamar. This pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Lamar throwing again. Forced that to his right. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up. Hey, middle.
From the gun, Jackson. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. You've got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Bayshul and Tootin now on the return. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half.
I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those drops.
Lawrence trying again on second. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender. He knocked it away and sets up third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Red on the red.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Complete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up fourth and long. They'll send Logan Cook out again for the punt. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Lamar back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be second and 8.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. A design run. Jackson keeping it. And this is headed the wrong way. He didn't lose yards here, and it's going to bring up third down. Looking quickly here.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
No. Go ahead.
Now we've got whistles, but not for delay of game. They were able to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is third and 11. Throw here, third down. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here's the 24.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. On the move, headed right. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
Jaguars, first down.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. So that's going to be our 2-minute warning. 1:58 to go in the half. More from M&T Bank Stadium coming up. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. Chased out to his right. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert that. Not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Here we go on 4th, Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's got to gain a 6 there. Down by Caleb Ransom.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Complete Derrick Henry. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Lamar now from the gun. Hits his running back. And this one doesn't go far. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tootin now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. Returnable from the 1. This makes it up to the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Pass pulled in by Henry. There he goes on the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here's Luke for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He rolls to his right. And after all that running, he ends up out of bounds deep behind the line of scrimmage. But a throwaway, that's going to count as a sack.
Well, as a quarterback, I hate to assign blame to the position, but on that one, you just got to throw it away for an incompletion. We still need to give credit to the defense, no question, which helped flush him from the pocket in the first place.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Now it's Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Trying on 4th down, it's Lawrence. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Running once more with Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Air it out on 3rd. Has his man's cut by Andrews. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That's up and through for the point after. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalked up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Motion man left is Brown. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey. Here we go.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
The left side is napped by Bateman. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Stopped by Foye Oluoku.
A gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd down now, Jaguars going nickel.
Hey, report.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Jaguars get it back with a nice return to boots down inside the 30.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Free play here. Let's see what he does. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on first down. Running it after the penalty. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. This time it's a passing play. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's third down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throw here, third down. And this is going to be a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. On his Little for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Jaguars cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
The kickoff for the Jaguars.
This return starts at the 5. He goes out of bounds on the return.
The Ravens take over first down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Well, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
After the incompletion, second and 10 once again from the 20. Flying down the middle of Henry. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Hey, middle. Hey, Ozzy.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled out for about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Another run for Henry. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
We've set it downs from 37.
What? You. No, we changed it. Hey, middle.
First down, here's Lamar. Has it downfield, working the left. And They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tootin now on the return. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, run!
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Waller with the catch. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So they'll decline this and take the result. We've set it downs from 37.
Hey, go!
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. Laying it out for this one, and he makes the catch. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. It speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. First down throw, Lawrence. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Jaguars cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Jaguars 21.
Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it. Even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
180. Come on. 180. Finish it hot. 180. Finish it hot. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Going to the ground again on 1st. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore.
4 yards.
Ravens can rest easy with a 3-score lead.
At the 27-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another carry for him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Right at
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Jackson now on third. Buys time, rolling right. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
The lead looks safe, but the Penguins staying down. They're going for this.
13. Middle. Go. Report.
Look down. Here's Jackson. He connects downfield. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Tootin now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. On the move, headed right. Check this one down to ETN. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Chased out to his right. In the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ballgame. Coming to the line for another first and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
I think that was a throw cake that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. We send a man in motion. Here he goes, one final shot. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. Love these pictures, Brock. Go ahead, guys. Take it all in.